Hey guys, Jim here, coming back with another video. Today I want to share with you guys something that I've been getting into over the past couple months, which is Japanese Hall of Famers, vintage particularly. I wanted to first do a quick shout out to Prestige Collectibles here on YouTube. Robert, he's a great guy. Some of these cards I actually purchased from him, and he is an expert on Japanese professional baseball. So I'll leave a link in the description of his channel. If you're interested in this, you can go over there and check him out. He's full of knowledge and a real nice guy too. And so I'm going to get right started because I have quite a bit I want to go over here with you guys on this. And so right off the bat, I've got this 1948. This is Tarishi Wakabayashi. He was actually Hawaiian born. He is a second generation Japanese American. And this is a 1948 Menko card, and he was a pitcher. He won 237 games, lost 144, and had a 1.99 ERA over 17 seasons. And he played for the Osaka Tigers, and he was inducted into the Japanese Hall of Fame in 1969. You can see the back is blank. I'm sorry, he was inducted in the Japanese Hall of Fame in 1964. What I really like about this is you see all like the little colors in the cardboard. I think that's pretty cool. I noticed that on quite a bit of these old cards. You can see how off cut this is. I believe these Menko cards came in like envelopes with in panels, and they were hand cut. Like the kids would cut them out, so a lot of times you'd see not straight cuts and stuff like that, which is pretty cool actually. All right, so next up, I'm going to show you this 1940s. This is actually what they call a bromide card, which bromide was a process of putting a photo onto the cardboard stock. And this is some of these cards, guys, I don't even know the exact year of. This is from the 1940s, sometime between 1947 to 1949. This is Takuji Aida, and he made his Nippon professional baseball debut in 1947, so we can narrow the date down from there. He played with the Nankai Hawks, and he was inducted into the Japanese Hall of Fame in 1981. And next up, I've got another bromide card. This one also is from the 1940s, and this is just a great image. It's Shigeru Chiba. He was with the Yomiuri Giants, and just love that photo there with the guy standing there in the background with the suit on. You can see the crowd there. Love the red stripes there on the socks, just all around, just a really cool image. These are blank back as well. So Chiba was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 1980. Next, I've got another very nice image here. This is a 1950s. This is from the 1950s, and this is Hiroshi Oshita, and he was with the Nishitetsu Lions, and he was inducted into the Japanese Baseball Hall of Fame in 1980. Just a great image. Got the batter, follow through. It looks like he just hit the ball. You got the catcher, and you've got the umpire there with the big bubble chest protector. And I also love the image with the people. You can actually see the people sitting in the crowd. You got these guys over here. They've got their suits on. This guy's got his hands up on his head. Just a really cool card. Very much like that card. And there's the back. I believe that this says triple right here. So some of these cards have really cool little images like that on the back too, which I like. And so next up, this is a 1960. This is Matashi Fujita, and just think it's a great looking card. Love that red. It just pops on that card. It's so brilliant. And just the background color really helps the image of the player stand out there. pitching. You saw obviously it's the follow through there, and just really cool looking image, especially for 1960 card. And there's the back, which is also looks great. And just a nice looking card. So next up, I've got another Fujita card, and this one is this one's from the 1950s. And so again, he made his NPB debut in 1957. So we can narrow that down there as far as the year is concerned, but I don't know exactly. And so, yeah, so he also played with the Yomiuri Giants and was inducted into the Japanese Hall of Fame in 1996. There's the back there. And I believe, loosely translated, this says shooting falling ball. So very cool. So next up, I'm going to show you a 1948 Menko card. And this is Fumio Fujimira. Just very nice. There, again, you can see how it's miscut. And he played with the Hanshin Tigers, and he managed to have a 300 batting average over 22 seasons, and he was also a pitcher, and he had a 34-11 1-loss record on the mound with a 2.43 ERA. So I guess you could say he was kind of like Shohei Ohtani well before Shohei Ohtani was ever around. Again, this card is from 1948, and there's the back, blank back. You see those little color spots on the card stock there. And so this gentleman was inducted into the Japanese Baseball Hall of Fame in 1974. Next up, I've got another 1948 Menko card. This one is Sadaharu Kawakami. And on the front there on the top, I believe it says Giants. And he had a 313 batting average over a 20-year career. And he was the first player in Nippon Professional Baseball League history to achieve 2,000 career hits. So that's pretty cool. And he was inducted into the Japanese Hall of Fame in 1965. So there is that. Now, next up, I've got the greatest Japanese baseball player of all time. I guess it could be arguably, but I don't know too many people that would argue that. This is Sadaharu O. Of course, he is also the all-time home run king. And so this is actually a stamp card. And so loosely translated, that says, please match the number on this stamp and put it on the dedicated album. The album has a detailed explanation. Let's make a Giants chart with your own hands. So there's that. Again, that's 1978 NST stamp. Very cool, great image. And I've got another 1975 this one's a 1975 NST stamp. And it's also Sadaharu O. Mr. Baseball, they called this particular. I guess there were several different Sadaharu O's in this 1975 set. This one here was Mr. Baseball. And so those who are not familiar with Sadaharu O, I'm sure you've all heard of him, but in case you don't know, he had a 21-year career in the Nippon Professional Baseball League, a career batting average of 301, 2,786 career hits, 868 career home runs. He was a 9-time Central League MVP, a 2-time NPB Triple Crown winner, and he had a career OPS of 1.079. So that is incredible. To put that into perspective, Lou Gehrig had a 1.08 career OPS, and only Babe Ruth and Ted Williams had higher career OPSs. So that gives you an idea of how good this guy was. And that's just such a great image there of him. That's that famous flamingo swing that he had, that flamingo batting stance where he had that really high leg kick. And I just love that you can see the players in the dugout kind of sitting there watching in the background, and then you've got the fans above in the seats. So just really cool there. I just really like that, and of course, such a great player. And so, lastly, this particular card. Now, this guy here is arguably the second greatest Japanese baseball player of all time, behind Sadaharu O. And I've got this 1964 Morinaga Top Star Gum card, and these are pretty scarce. I don't believe there was a lot of them made, but this guy was just really another great player. 657 career home runs, 1,988 career runs batted in, 2,901 hits. He won the Triple Crown in 1965, and he was a 5-time Pacific League Most Valuable Player. And he was also a pretty good manager, winning 1,565 games as a manager with the Yakult Swallows. And he was actually led them to the Japan Series title in 1993. So, but this is just such a great looking card. What an image. I mean, any baseball fan has to love that image. I mean, it's just awesome. I love catcher cards to begin with, and this is just really so cool with the stadium. I was surprised. I didn't realize that this card was so big. I just thought it was a regular size card, and when it came, I was surprised. This is like twice the size of a regular card. So you can see there's, you can get another one plus a little bit more in there. So yeah, but just really love that. Such a really cool card. And this is the back. I'm not going to interpret what that says right now because this video is getting a little bit long. I'm going to cut it off here. But I appreciate everybody tuning in, checking this out. That's what I got. Bye for now.